Director General Mcedisi Vilakazi joins us now for more. Mcedisi, thank you very much for your time. Let's talk about the spending priorities of the Gauteng provincial government. They're saying that 83% of its annual budget has been spent.
Yes, thank you very much, Linda, for inviting us, and good evening to Newzroom Afrika viewers. Indeed, I think MEC Maile did present really the performance of the province as at the end of January. So that is really how much really, as he has articulated, has been spent as at the end of January 2025. 2026, yes.
Yeah, but what were the priorities in ensuring that it gets to the 83% of this budget being spent? Because the province has previously faced criticism around underspending.
I think, Linda, if I can really just also then maybe remind the viewers that in the previous financial year, Gauteng was able to spend 99% of the allocated budget. So if you then even then look at the budget that was then adjusted upward on the 2nd of December, adjusted up to 175.6 billion rand, and 144 billion has been spent, as I indicated, at the end of January 2026. So if you then look at the composition of then even the budget, I think the priorities, as you say, most of that budget has been spent by your labor-intensive departments, such as your education, health, as well as the social development. If you just then look at the spending, for example, for education alone, it was sitting at around 56.6. That was the actual against the 68 billion rand, which is almost 85% spending. Same as well with health. It has spent about 55 billion rand against the budget of about 68.5 adjusted budget. So I'm really just then really quoting these two big social sector departments. But of course, it's not only just then even that. Even if you look at the Department of Roads and Transport with a very big budget as well, in terms of then the performance, about 7.9 billion rand against the budget of about 10.5 that was also allocated on the 2nd of December. So you are then able to really then to see, I think, just then the performance of both the social sector as well as then the economic sector, and I'm really just then stressing even the performance of the economic sector departments because of the important role that Gauteng plays in the South African economy. We remain really the economic hub of this province.
And while spending the budget is also important, we know that revenue collection is equally important. And here, the MEC is lamenting the dwindling revenue collection.
Yes, you know, in terms of then the fiscal policy, there are just then two lines that are always important to focus on. We've spoken already about how well we are performing just on the spending side, not only just then the spending side, but even just then the non-financial performance of the sectors that I have spoken about. But the other area, and MEC was able really to present the details in terms of how much money we have received in a form of then the equitable share, how much money we have received in a form of conditional grant, And the last part that you are referring to, Linda, only accounts for only 5% of the total revenue that is collected by the Gauteng province. So indeed, it's an area that is within our control and influence as a province. MEC did really speak about the measures that we are taking to make sure that all the revenue collecting agents they do deposit the money in the provincial revenue fund, because it's money that we are aware. I mean, he quoted the figure of 2 billion rand that these revenue collecting departments have collected on behalf of the Gauteng government, but they have not yet deposited it in the provincial revenue fund. So that is really just one of the things that are important. And of course, I think then the issue really of all then the engagements that are ongoing with those revenue collecting agents to make sure that the money is then deposited in the revenue fund before the end of the financial year.
Mcedisi Vilakazi is the Director General at Gauteng Treasury, talking to us about the